When Jessica was in her mid to late 70s, she started walking 3,000 steps a day. She lived in a really small apartment, but she was afraid to go outside and walk. She was concerned that she might trip and fall. So those 3,000 steps a day in her apartment, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Along with changes she made to her nutrition, Jessica eventually lost 120 pounds. Ed, about a year ago, started walking 10,000 steps a day. Ed didn't make any changes other than he started going to bed a little bit earlier so he could wake up earlier to get his steps in. Pretty quickly, Ed lost 30 pounds. In this video, I'm going to talk about why you should stop walking for weight loss. Confused? Hang on, I'll connect the dots. You won't have to wait long. It's a short video. Hi, I'm Dave. I'm not a doctor. Nothing in this video should be interpreted as specific medical advice for you. If you're trying to lose weight, please talk to your professional. Instead, I'm a guy who loves walking. And to help you fall in love with walking, I do a daily audio podcast, Walking is Fitness. Every day there's a brand new 10-minute episode designed to provide you with a little added motivation to get out the door and take the walk. And to keep it fun, every episode is recorded while I'm out walking. So as you're listening, it's kind of like we're taking a walk together. Mike started walking for exercise as his fitness activity. At one point, I think he told me he weighed about 228 pounds. Mike lost a lot of weight. He watches these videos. Mike, if you want to leave how much weight you lost in the comments below, that would be appreciated. But in addition to losing weight, Mike says his health metrics right now are like that of a 30-year-old. Thing is, Mike's twice that age. And then I've got another listener who just started walking less than 2 months ago, has already lost 10 pounds. So why am I telling you to stop walking to lose weight? I mean, the reality is that's probably the biggest motivation for people to get out the door and start moving. It certainly was my story. In my mid-40s, I started gaining weight. Now, I'm not someone who gains weight proportionally. All of my weight gain is in my midsection. So I've got thin arms, thin legs, and a big round middle. Not a look that I was aspiring to. So I started running, and within a couple of months, actually lost the weight. And I was a runner for 5 years and then realized that, you know what? I actually enjoy walking more than running. So I made the decision to stop running and make walking my primary fitness activity. Then the weight, the midsection weight, stayed off except for, I think it was a few years ago, probably in the winter. It was cold, I was getting lazy, didn't feel like going outside and taking the walk. So I was walking less and my midsection started to grow. I thought, oh no, pick those steps back up, midsection shrunk, and all is good. Here's the thing. When you're walking to lose weight, when that's your primary goal, maybe even your only goal, one of two things is going to happen. Number one, you're going to lose the weight. Celebrate. That's fantastic. But sometimes human nature kicks in. When we reach a goal, particularly a weight loss goal, we stop doing the things that got us there. I mean, how many people do we know that have lost weight, stopped doing those things, and then regain the weight, sometimes even more? Second scenario is probably more realistic. The expectations on the front end are really high, the motivation is strong, and the progress is really slow. And we get discouraged. And what happens when we're discouraged? We stop. Because we're asking ourselves, why am I doing this? Why even bother? Stop walking to lose weight because there's a better goal. Walk to change your health. In addition to those health metrics I mentioned, walking is also a great way to calm anxiety. And that, by the way, is not a long-term goal. You're feeling anxious, you're feeling stressed, go out, take the walk, and more often than not, you're going to feel better in the moment. Walking is also like fuel for the brain. We can think more clearly. Our memory improves. We can even be more creative. Stop walking to lose weight. Instead, start walking to improve your overall health. And I'll do even one better than that. Walking is one of those fitness activities that most people who do it After they get started, they get the habit, they've got some momentum, they actually find that they really enjoy it. They fall in love with walking. And when you love it, you're going to want to keep doing it. Day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, decade after decade. Stop walking to lose weight. Instead, start walking for the love of it, and it'll change your life.